Hey friends, we're so happy to see you. Here in RH Kids, we have 3 basic truths that we believe God wants us to know. Each week, we put our focus on one of those truths. Today's truth is, God has a plan for me. God created each of us, and before we were even born, He had a big plan for us. The Bible tells us in Jeremiah 1:5, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations." This is God's message to us. He has an amazing plan for each of our lives. Let's take a look at today's Bible story to hear about the plan God has for His people.
Sometimes it is easy to go it alone, but when do you need a helping hand? Jumping rope. Now, you can totally do by yourself, but playing tug of war? Not so much. Organizing your room? You can do that on your own, even if you don't want to. Building a new bookshelf, on the other hand, can I get a little help, please? Practicing an instrument? Absolutely, can do. All on your own. Playing musical chairs alone? No. See, some things are better done with a partner or a team. We call that cooperation. When we work together, we can do amazing things that we couldn't do on our own. It's like being on one big team where everyone is important. God made us to cooperate because God knows that we're better together. Whether it's helping a friend with homework, sharing school supplies, or encouraging a friend who's sad. When we share ideas and work as a team, we're living out God's plan. We can show the world what it looks like to love like Jesus, and as we work together to do more than we could alone, others can see God. That's why cooperation is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud, it's all about living loud.
Man, I hope it's funny. I hope it's funny. How many people do we need?
How many people do we need?
Man, I hope we find them. I hope we find them. We're gonna need a cast and crew.
We're gonna need a cast and crew. We'll hold auditions right here and right now.
How many cast, how many crew?
I hope they're funny, right? Don't you? We'll hold auditions for the... I really need this gig. Do I fit in this wig? Is my performance too big?
Yes.
I can be a little smaller.
Next.
No! Mama! No.
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 Wait. Can they speak in a British accent?
Can you?
Well, I certainly can.
Oh. Hey there.
Good morrow, ladies and gents.
Hey, I'm Brandon.
And I'm Sir John.
Just John.
And you're cordially welcome to the
the
So-and-So
Okay,
Show.
can we leave the accent to the actors?
Fine.
All right.
Don't mind us. We're casting for a movie we're making.
Kellen asked us to help out with the Bible story this week.
Yeah, this is a real honor, and I want to get it right.
So we're holding auditions.
Woo! It's gonna be a long day.
Shall we get started?
Yeah, let's.
Jeffrey Irons auditioning for Levi, take 1. Cheryl sleeps. John Ross. Two-Faced Eddie, take 1. Mel Solomon.
And the one, and the two, and the
I'm healed. Thank you. I will follow you wherever you go and spread the good news around the world.
So, I just say what's on the page?
I hope not. I haven't seen this much cheese since I had that cheddar stick for lunch.
Now, Eddie, that isn't very nice.
You know what else isn't nice? This script. Eddie! What?
Why do you eat and drink with us? We're merely tax collectors and sinners.
Yeah. Can you be more dramatic?
Oh, sure,
Yeah, you know.
sure.
And then we want to paint the boat. Really give it some texture. Just swoosh. And then dab a bit of seafoam green to really make the fish scales shine.
Captain Anxiety, take 1.
Captain Anxiety? Can it be bigger?
I'm healed. Thank you. I will follow you wherever you go and
Bigger?
I will follow you wherever you go.
Yeah, can it be smaller?
Yes.
Can you stand on the mark, please?
The who?
There's a mark on the floor. Can you stand on it, please?
Right here?
A little further.
Here?
Further.
Here?
It's a mark on the floor, right there. Look down and you'll see it.
Oh, what a time! Oh, what a show! Next!
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
I'm sorry, what are you painting?
I'm painting the scene. The beautiful Sea of Galilee on a bright morning.
No, you're supposed to act out the scene.
Oh, then I'll just act like I'm painting. Dab, dab, dab. Hey, hey, hey.
Next. I'll see my way out. Here.
I feel like you're not moving.
Here.
No, the mark on the floor. Do you even want to audition for this movie?
No, I do not. I flee. Swoosh.
Okay, somebody get the light.
We're merely tax collectors and sinners.
Can you add some real tears?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. And sinners.
Wow. Can the tear come from the other eye?
Oh, yeah, of course.
You're hired.
Hey, all right.
We did it!
We sure did!
Yeah, now we just have to make the movie.
And done.
With what? The movie? How did you?
No time to explain.
Why not?
Well, because it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, Kellen, thanks so much for letting us help out with the story today.
Yeah, my pleasure. Are you guys ready for the big premiere?
Yeah, almost just putting the finishing touches on the movie trailer.
No problem. That gives me a little time to give some backstory. Our story takes place in the book of Luke. When Jesus began his ministry, he traveled from city to city, teaching people, healing those who were sick or hurting, and showing love to everyone. Along the way, he gained followers. A small group of them would be called the 12.
Finished!
Perfect timing.
It's showtime. Ooh.
In a world of land and sea, also known as Galilee, there was a fisherman named Simon Peter, who would become a fisher of men.
Go out into the deep water and let down your nets.
We've been fishing all night and haven't caught anything. But I'll do it if you say so, Jesus. There's so many fish! I'm not worthy to be in your presence, oh Lord.
Don't be afraid. From now on, you will fish for people.
Okay, very impressive.
Thank you. I try to stay pretty accurate while giving it a dramatic flair.
Well, mission accomplished. Simon Peter was one of the first of Jesus' 12 disciples. And if you don't know, disciple is another word for follower or student. So when Simon Peter saw Jesus perform the miracle with the fish, he left everything to follow Jesus. James and John also followed Jesus that day.
But they weren't the only ones.
In a world where money is king, there was a tax collector who met a new king. His name was Levi, also known as Matthew.
Follow me.
Despite his past, Jesus chose Levi to follow him. So Levi threw a party.
Why do you eat and drink with us? We're merely tax collectors and sinners.
Healthy people don't need a doctor. Sick people do. I have come to get sinners to turn away from their sins.
Riveting.
Thank you.
Jesus had a mission to help people turn to God. So he chose different kinds of people to follow him. He chose a fisherman, a tax collector, and another disciple named Simon, who was probably a revolutionary called a zealot. Jesus even chose a man that would one day betray him, named Judas Iscariot. The people he chose to follow him were all very different, but Jesus wanted them to work together to help accomplish the mission.
Right, and it wasn't just the 12 disciples that helped.
That's true. Show us more.
In a world where 12 disciples left their jobs to follow Jesus, there were women who helped support them.
73! I count 73! That is how much I have for the cause! Joanna!
This is from me.
Thank you! Susanna!
Here is my money. I give it with all my heart.
We shall give this to the 12, and together we will spread the good news of Jesus to the world!
Coming soon to a town near you, Simon Peter, Andrew, James, John, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, Thomas, the other James, the other Simon, Judas, and the other Judas. These are the 12 disciples.
And these are the women who followed Jesus: Mary Magdalene, Joanna, Susanna, and more. They worked together for Jesus as the followers.
Wow, that was pretty epic.
Well, it's an epic story.
It sure is. Jesus brought together men and women to follow him, and he wanted them all to work together so that God's love could be spread to more people and the good news could travel further. He wants us to work together for the same reason.
Yeah, that's so incredible, Kellen. Thanks for working together with us every week.
Same. And great job on the movie.
Hey, see you next time.
Bye.
Okay, you gotta tell me, how did you finish that movie so fast?
Well, with cooperation, I had the actors and a whole team of people helping me with the editing, sound, and music. Well, plus, I had you. Thank you for helping me.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Can I ask you for one more thing?
Sure.
Reveal the question!
Oh, when have you seen people work together? Today.
Well, that's true. And, remember that time you helped me get my foot out of the quicksand?
Yeah, it was a sandbox, but I remember. We worked together and rescued your foot.
And that time I got stuck on the roof?
I had to ask the neighbor for a ladder.
Yeah, you worked together with him?
Yeah, I sure did. Hey, can you work with me by not getting stuck in so many places?
I can't make any promises, but I'll do my best.
Okay. Hey, there are probably people all around you who cooperate every day, whether that's at school, at church, or at home. So think about it. When have you seen people work together?
Talk about it with someone.
And we'll see you next time on
The So-and-So Show!
What do you think of this one?
Yeah.
I feel like he might be a little old for the role. Galilee, here we go. Catching fishes, now we're fishers of men.
Everybody loves burnt umber. Have you ever used umber that wasn't burnt? Oh, phone's ringing. Hello? Sorry. Wrong umber.
No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. Oh. Gotcha.
Thanks.
He goes. It's for a silhouette, right?
Yeah, this is all for silhouette.
No. The mark.
I'm so sorry.